But I don't like Kevin Durant over Moses Malone. That's crazy to me. I'm sorry, Kevin Durant over Hakeem Olajuwon or
That is
Moses
nuts.
Malone. That's
That's nuts.
crazy. He didn't dominate the game like Moses Malone and Hakeem Olajuwon. That's insane. Defensively, that's not close.
He hold on. Offensively, he dominated though. I'm not saying you're wrong, but you can't say Kevin Durant didn't dominate. You can't say that.
I'm not
Yeah.
okay, but he didn't even offensively. The chairman of the boards, he averaged the most
Moses Malone is
offensive
better than
rebounds
KD.
ever by like 2 rebounds. Nah, Moses
There's not
Malone
a
is
lot of
not
guys
talked
that have
about.
four. There's not a lot of guys that have four scoring titles. You know what I'm saying? Kevin Durant, one of those guys. Like, ain't a lot of guys that have that.
That's cool. Yo, same group of characters that always remind me about who got championships. And this man went over to Philadelphia because they
Championships
won.
are
And he
what
said,
you play
and he
for.
said 4-4-4, and he blazed your man Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
I
Wiped the
love
floor
Mo.
with him, by the way. Badly. Can't say
I
like
love
KD
Mo.
went to Golden State and added to a championship. Get out of here with KD, man.
No,
Enough
but
is
hold on,
enough,
but
man.
hold on.
Defensively,
But
this is
hold on.
not close.
But Fabe, no. See, but that's all. Like, we not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying when you saying Kevin Durant wasn't dominant, you cannot say he wasn't dominant. That's false.
I say he didn't dominate like Hakeem and Moses Malone because defensively, that's not close. And now you go on offense. Whoever you like better between Hakeem and Kevin Durant, you go ahead. You take Kevin Durant if you want to on the offensive end.
Hold on,
I'm going with Hakeem.
no. Hold on. It's not about.
Just
Hold
go
on,
get
hold
me
on.
a bucket. Yo, listen.
Right. Hold on.
I
It's
got
not
Hakeem.
about. Hold on. Fabe, it's not about taking Durant or King. That's not the argument. You're not going to tell me offensively. Yeah, defensively it's not even close. I'm not arguing that. But you're not going to tell me offensively Kevin Durant is not as dominant. You're wrong about that.
I'm going to tell you that.
1000%.
I'm going to tell you that. You
Again,
can't run an
you're-
offense. You cannot run an offense. You cannot run an offense through Kevin Durant the way you do Hakeem Olajuwon. And
What?
Hakeem couldn't even pass like that. Yeah. What is this? Do you realize who he won with? Are
No,
we crazy right now?
We're not talking about that. We're talking about give him the ball and go get a bucket. You telling me that like Hakeem's bag is better than Kevin Durant's bag?
Okay, Kevin Durant got a better dribble. Hakeem could have had a handle at 6'9", whatever he was. And Kevin Durant's probably taller than Hakeem Olajuwon, by the way.
Yeah,
By
nah.
the way.
Yeah, nah.
But the
Give
point,
me
Hakeem Olajuwon is shooting outside shots. He's dominating everybody. His footwork isn't. Kevin Durant has his footwork.
Give me the guy that led the league in scoring multiple times. Give me that guy.
Give me the guy who could have and still won.
But hold on.
I mean, he didn't though.
But Fabian,
He didn't want to. He wanted to win.
This is what I'm disagreeing with. I'm not going to disagree with you. If you want to take Moses or if you want to take Hakeem over Durant, I have no problem with that. But you can't sit up here. I'm not going to let you say while I'm up here, Kevin Durant isn't offensively dominant.
I didn't say that.
You did. You said he's not as dominant as them.
He's not as dominant. 50% from the field. We saw that a couple months or a month ago when we looked up his stats. We saw that. But to say he's as Hakeem Olajuwon could play any era and still be dominant. This era.
Again,
he's killing everybody.
Kevin Durant could
Fabian,
too.
KD's not doing that back then.
A guy that led the league
opinion.
in scoring 4 times. A guy that has shot 50, 40, 90 on multiple occasions. A guy that has done that. Give me that guy. He is more dominant on the offensive end and more efficient on the offensive end than Hakeem Olajuwon. And I love Dream, but we're not about to say he's better offensively. Hell no.
Okay, so what does he do better than Hakeem? He shoots and he dribbles better. He shoots that much better off from the three.
1000%. I just said he's
Okay.
50, 40, 90. So yes, he absolutely does shoot the ball better.
Now 18 feet and below, this is not close. This is straight domination. And he's ending it, and he's closing out. He's getting the and one. You can't guard him.
And a skilled big man is I will say, as we saw with Jokic, it can be harder to stop than a skilled perimeter player because Hakeem's catching the ball on the block. You know what I mean? Like he's already close to the basket. It's a tough argument, to be honest. I mean, I don't have the expertise of you guys with Hakeem. That's why I'm staying a little quieter. But I don't know. I mean, KD I would just take as a scorer, but I haven't seen how Hakeem handles double teams and stuff yet because KD don't handle double teams that great. And the guys on this list.
That's a great point. And I will say, like, I'm not arguing for Moses Malone offensively. There's no back there. He's a straight like glitch where he just throws the ball at the rim and gets the offensive rebound, and that's kind of his move. It's not a real deal move. He's not in the conversation with KD and Hakeem and Kareem as far as an offensive player, but Hakeem Olajuwon to me is more dominant. He's getting more fouls. You have to two or three guys at him. It's a must.
Hold on. Kevin Durant is top 5 greatest offensive players probably of all time. Offensive.
100%.
I only think scoring. Offensive includes passing, and I'm taking 5 guys before I'm taking Kevin. Personally, to run my offense,
I don't agree. I don't agree with that because I think Kevin is a great passer.
Good.
I think he's an elite passer, but he doesn't get credit for it. He rebounds the ball well. He doesn't get credit for that. He defends the rim when he needs to. He doesn't ever get credit for that. He just gets credit for just putting the ball in the basket. So, I mean, who are the 5 guys that you would take over him right now?
Right. Give me 5 guys that you telling me that can score the
just
basketball easier in as efficient as Kevin Durant.
I didn't say scoring. I said
Shaq,
offensively
Mike,
overall.
Kareem. Hold on,
No,
Shaq, Mike.
hold on. When we're talking offense, I'm just talking strictly offense. I'm not talking passing.
Yeah.
I'm not talking
That's
none
part
of
of offense.
Okay, so go ahead. Give me 5.
Shaq, Mike, Kareem off
Hold
top.
on. Shaq scores easier than Kevin Durant and more efficient than Kevin Durant.
Hell yeah.
That's what?
He gets
Are you crazy?
He can destroy double teams without even passing.
Yeah, but I think there's more. And we're talking about more versatile, being able to do a lot more things on the basketball court. Yeah, Shaq was the most dominant player of his era. We're not arguing that. We're not
arguably
arguing
of all
that.
time.
I mean, yeah, but
I'm taking LeBron James offensively over KD, not scoring, but offensively, I'm taking LeBron.
Yeah.
Now I think we're just talking about scoring though. Scoring wise,
no, I always say KD's a top 5 scorer of all time in my opinion, but I didn't say. But offensively, Jokic is better than him.
Yeah, but I mean, those are two different things. Being an offensive player and just putting the ball in the basket, two different things.
Well, then that's a different conversation. You guys were saying
so. If what kind of conversation are we having? Are we talking about the best scorers of all time, or are we talking about the best guys on the offensive end of all time? That's two different.
Yeah, and hold on, and as far as offense goes, I don't think Hakeem Olajuwon is that much better than KD passing the ball and stuff like that. I'm not gonna say that, but he's the guy you got to give the ball to, and all you did before this era was 4 shooters around him, and that's how he played offense, and he was killing. Like KD couldn't do that. He's not doing that. He has to go get an and one.
Offenses were different. How they approached getting a bucket was different. The ball had to touch the paint. In the times that we talking Shaq, Dream, Patrick Ewing, David Robinson, Moses Malone, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, like the ball had to touch the paint before. Now
name me another center that had just 4 shooters around them, and that was the offense. Never happened. That was right. They copied them. They copied that.
Hold on, Shaq with guys like Rick Fox and Kobe. Or like
Penny,
he had
D-Wade
around him.
Nah, he had superstars around him too. Let's not forget that. Hakeem didn't have that.
He had one superstar in Kobe Bryant. What was the other superstars in LA?
Penny, D-Wade. You kidding me?
No, in LA.
No, LA is just Kobe. But I'm saying that's not right. But that's not just the Hakeem offense. That's why I'm saying how dominant it is. Again, I'm not talking about. You asked me who gets an easier bucket. It's the easier bucket will always be a center like that.
Bro, you said Kevin Durant is not offensively as dominant as you said Moses Malone and Hakeem Olajuwon.
No, I did not say that. No, I said he's not as dominant as they are. When we're talking strictly offense, I'm not putting Moses in that conversation. Scoring wise, that's different. But if you're telling me that KD, you'd rather give the ball as a number 1 option to KD every game, every play over Hakeem Olajuwon, to me,
that's a fact.
That's crazy.
That's a fact.
Okay,
that's a
then
fact.
I totally disagree with that. I think Hakeem on both ends of the court, he got that over KD. There's no way. Even like there's no way for me.
That all depends on how your team is structured, what you trying to do. That's not an easy 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm taking Dream and dumping the ball down to Dream every time. Then having the ability to give it to KD, who could face up and see everything. Like, not saying Dream didn't have the ability to face up, but you wasn't giving the ball to Dream, 3-point line extended, or you wasn't given the ball to Dream to even initiate offense. KD could do that too. So like, you know what? It's just the ability to have a more versatile guy.
But that's my point. In this era, for some reason, we think that's a more convenient way to start the offense. It's never been that way. The high percentage shot is going to be by the closer to the basket, and that a skill guy like
Kevin Durant's a winning player, so we could say what we want about it, but the guy's not a loser. You know, the guy's not a guy that wins 35 games a year. Any team that he's on is usually 45, 50 plus win team. It is what it is. Like, he's a winning player.
But hold on. Yeah. You can dunk the ball at Kevin Durant on the box. He can post up, and he got an ill mid-range and turn around. Like,
you don't go to it enough in the playoffs.
That's a matchup, though. That depends on the matchup.
You know what? I'm gonna say this. I'm going off the bridge. This is no disrespect, but Kevin Durant, if we going with better basketball player, we going with that top. He deserves to be higher than Oscar Robertson.
Scoring wise,
not for me.
Basketball player wise,
I mean, we're just talking about talent. But
Oscar has a lot
of stuff that goes into just like being a basketball player. And yeah, talent and eye test, we just looking at a player that counts. But then we talking about the NBA. A lot of stuff matters. Like you a guy that likes defense. You a guy that likes titles. You a guy that likes a resume. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to start. Everything is encompassed into one. That list right there is an attempt to put together a list of guys that are really talented, guys that have great resumes, guys that are in the middle of that, and just trying to put together a list that makes sense. So, you know, I ain't completely mad at the list. You're trying to put together something that looks good, but that's hard to do when you got to account for niggas that's just straight pure hoopers. Like, Kevin Durant is a pure hooper, and a lot of times he wants us to like look at it like that, from that aspect, just pure hooping. And everything that comes with being an NBA player, you got to add some more shit into there. It ain't just, yo, we at the park, roll the ball out, let's hoop. For me, you know, I look at it like that from some points, but there's a lot of other shit that goes into that. So I don't know. Kevin Durant's top 20 for me, though.
But do y'all? I'm sorry, Dom.
Discussion.
Right. Okay, but do y'all have KD or Hakeem right now?
Fuck no.